Greetings everybody, Sean here. Let's get this started. Now let's talk about a little bit of Star Wars news here because screenwriting duo David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, best known for their work on Game of Thrones, have decided to back out of their Star Wars project. Now, the reason that they're giving is because they were hired on by Netflix to work on some projects over there, and they're saying that they just don't have time to work on the Netflix projects and work on the Star Wars project, so they opted out of the Star Wars project even though they signed over that one first. Now, there are going to be people who speculate and say, well, it's because they can't get along with Kathleen Kennedy. There are going to be people that are going to speculate and say, well, it's because Rian Johnson has tarnished their Star Wars franchise so bad that nobody wants to touch them. Then there are going to be people who speculate and say, well, it's because they fumbled the ball with Game of Thrones so bad that they decided that, they didn't want to tarnish their reputation any further by potentially pissing off the very, 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 very passionate and vocal Star Wars fans, so they decided just to walk away from the project, take the safer route. And so what I find interesting is just the timeline of events that things happen. Now, just bear with me. I don't have exact timelines, but, just, again, bear with me. Benioff and Weiss were hired on for Star Wars. Then they were hired on for Netflix. People were wondering how they're going to work on both projects at the same time. Then, out of the blue, it was announced that Kevin Feige was getting his own Star Wars movie. Now, this was interesting because the Benioff and Weiss trilogy was supposed to be the next installment in the Star Wars saga to come out after The Rise of Skywalker, and Disney Lucasfilm had stated that they were cutting back on the amount of Star Wars movies that they were going to be releasing. So people were wondering, when's the Kevin Feige movie coming out? Is it coming out before Benioff and Weiss' movie? Is it coming out after? Is it coming out during? Where's it going to lie? And now it's announced that Benioff and Weiss are stepping away from the project. So my speculation is this. Because this stuff just doesn't come out of the blue, doesn't happen overnight. Behind the scenes, they probably knew about this for months. So Benioff and Weiss probably went to Lucasfilm and said, excuse me, we're backing out of the project. And then, of course, Lucasfilm had to sort of scramble to find replacements for them to get more replacements for the Star Wars movies. And obviously, they probably didn't want to go with Rian Johnson. So they decided to go with Kevin Feige. Now, Kevin Feige has a great track record. He's proven himself. He's a Star Wars fan. So they probably go, hey, Kevin Feige, you want a Star Wars movie? Feige goes, yes. Or maybe Feige went up to him and said, hey, I want to do a Star Wars movie. And they said, okay, here you go. But be it here or there, I think that the announcement of Kevin Feige was supposed to be some positive news to prepare fans for the announcement that Benioff and Weiss were leaving. Now, this is just pure speculation on my part. Now, if it would have been me, what I would have done is I would have announced that they are leaving first, and then I would announce right around the same time that Feige is getting his own movie. Pretty much just say, hey, look, Benioff and Weiss are backing out of the project, but don't worry because we got Kevin Feige stepping in. I think that would have played off a little bit better because announcing Kevin Feige first and then announcing the Benioff and Weiss are leaving, it still leaves a negative taste in fans' mouths. Whereas if you would have said Benioff and Weiss are leaving, but don't worry, Feige's coming in. Feige's going to take over. I thought that would have played off better. But again, I'm just speculating on how things played out behind the scenes. I'm not sure when the announcement was made, when they knew about things, or what have you. Again, pure speculation on my part. So take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, what are your opinions on this whole Star Wars situation involving Benioff, Weiss, Feige, and all of them? Leave your comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the video. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit that dislike button if you dislike the video. And until next time, I will catch you on the flip side.